Hello, I am Shashank. This screencast is a continuation of Sudoku Part 3. In this module, we are implementing a method called solve all, which is used for solving our given grid, given Sudoku puzzle, as well as calculating the time that is required for solving the puzzle. As we can see, if random puzzles are provided as input to the solving puzzle for our program, it took less than 0.01 seconds to solve, and more than 99.95% of the problems were solved in less than 0.1 seconds. But few of the problems took much longer. A detailed analysis is given like 1 in 3000 problems took more than 0.1 seconds, and 1 in 7000 problems took more than 1 second. 1 in 30,000 problems took more than 10 seconds, and 1 in 1 lakh problems took more than 100 seconds. This depends because our difficulty in solving the problem will also increases. Here are the times in seconds out of 139 from million puzzles that took more than a second are represented in the form of a graph. They increased linearly, increasing from 0 to 200 seconds. Now let us look at a code which we have written for solve all. First of all, we need to import time from Python library since we are calculating the time required. So we have import time random from system. This is the method that we have implemented in this module. Definition solve all grids comma name equal to empty brace, and it also has a condition called show if equal to 0.0. We have defined another method inside solve all called time solve of grid. Grid is passed as a string. Here our grid is passed as a string to solve all method, and the same grid is given to time solve method. Here in this line start equal to time dot pref underscore counter, we are starting our counter from 0 milliseconds, and we passed our grid to solve our grid, and we stored in the and we have stored it in values. And this t equal to time dot pref underscore counter minus start is used to calculate the difference between completion time and starting time. So basically it gives a total time that is required for completing our given puzzle. And here we are printing the given Sudoku, like if show if is not none and t greater than show if, we have printed given Sudoku is and printed the grid of problem statement and if values, and if the problem is solved then we have printed the solved Sudoku like print solved Sudoku and display of puzzles. After displaying given Sudoku and solved Sudoku, we have printed the time taken for solving the puzzle. Here in this statement print of %.2 f seconds, we have printed the time taken like percentile 0.01 seconds or 0.02 seconds. Percentile 2f means the number of decimal places that a number should contain after a point. Since we have given 0.2f, 0.01 and up to 2 precision values are printed after decimal point. And this time is calculated for each and every grid, and after the completion of every grid, total time is printed. Now let us run this program. For given two inputs like 5.1.9.3. we can see given Sudoku is incomplete Sudoku and solved Sudoku is Sudoku which is solved here, and the time taken for solving this problem like 0.01 seconds. Similarly for the problem 2 as well, since it is of much easier level, it took less than 0.01 seconds.